Communion. What comes to your mind when you think of communion? I had a vision once that changed the way that I think about Jesus and his ultimate sacrifice. His command to us to remember what he did for all of mankind. So there I am, I'm holding the elements in my hand. And I really try to picture what it was like for Jesus that day. I see him hanging on the cross, and above him this sign, it reads, "This is Jesus, King of the Jews." Jesus was a king, but he wasn't just any king, he was the king of all kings. And with that, he had the power of a king. He had the power to make all of this stop, to make all this process and the pain go away. He was given a choice and he knew it, but he chose not to end it. He said, "It's not my will, but it's your will be done." He's talking about his Father's perfect plan for all of humanity. So there I am, I'm at Jesus' feet, the crowd's around me. I'm looking up at the cross. I see Jesus hanging there. He's just bloody and beaten and broken. I look at his eyes, and with blood flowing down his face, he looks at me. But he doesn't just glance over at me. He looks at me. Like he was searching for me, like I was somewhere in the crowd, like, there you are. He looks at me, and he smiles. Here's somebody who just went through hell on earth, someone who's about to die, and he knows it. For me, he looks at me and he smiles. It's like I gave him some sort of comfort or peace or relief. Nothing else around him mattered. The soldiers stabbing him didn't matter. The crowds mocking him didn't matter. The two other people on the cross didn't matter. The only thing to him that mattered was me. Me, I'm a sinner, I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a stealer. He knows all of my imperfections. He knows all of my sins. But yet he loves me. He loves me so much that he let people beat him and kill him. And right before that happens, he looks at me and he smiles. Because he doesn't see me as a sinner, a liar, or a cheater, or anything like that. He sees somebody who he loves. So, as you take communion, how often do you really understand the significance of what you're doing? How often do you understand the significance of what he did? Here's somebody, he's the master and Lord of all the universe, and he willingly died for you. He's someone who, just about to die, just at the sight of you, he smiles. You are precious and priceless in his eyes.